Welcome back to NewsNation Rush Hour. I'm Nichole Berlie. Bryan Kohberger back in court today. The Idaho murder suspect waiving his right to a speedy trial, with the judge setting his next court date for June. Senior national correspondent Brian Inton was inside the courtroom this morning. So, Brian, what else are we learning about his next hearing?
So the next hearing, Nichole, and this came as quite a shock to us, is not going to be until June, which is almost 6 months away. We were expecting the preliminary hearing to be in 3 weeks or a month or so, but there is just so much evidence behind the scenes that the defense has to go through before the preliminary hearing. They asked to push it all the way back to June. The prosecution agreed, and the judge set it for late June. The preliminary hearing, this is going to be a big deal. We're told that it'll take about a week. New evidence will come out. The police will likely be called to the stand, the detectives, and also other witnesses. Both sides will be able to call witnesses. We expect that the surviving roommate, the roommate who saw the killer, according to police, could be questioned on the stand. That is also when officially Bryan Kohberger will enter a plea of either guilty or not guilty. Nichole?
All right, Brian Inton live there in Moscow. Thank you. So joining us now for more insight, criminal defense attorney Richard Blok. Richard, thank you for being with us. So we know that Kohberger has waived his right to a speedy trial. What is the benefit to doing that?
Well, the real benefit here is time. They need time to go through what's going to be a mountain of information that they've just been dumped on their laps, and they need time to investigate themselves. They've got to do their own independent investigation.
So what will happen between now and June for both the prosecution, but also for the defense?
So from the defense point of view, you're going to start with some real basics. You got to get to know your client. You've got to establish trust with them so that they trust you and you guys can work together. You're going to start reviewing discovery. You're going to start that independent investigation, have your private investigator go out and do that. You're also going to be gathering your experts. You're going to need, at least in this case, from what we know so far that's public, a DNA expert and somebody who's an expert in digital forensics, at the very least, just to get started. From the prosecution point of view, they're preparing their witnesses, they're shoring up their information, filling any gaps in their evidence. And the biggest thing they're probably doing is looking for motive, because right now, that's something that hasn't been disclosed publicly, but I am sure that the prosecution at this point has his cell phones, his computers, and they're really going to be trying to dig in and find out why he did this.
Yeah, a lot of people certainly want to know about motive. Another thing a lot of people want to know, how soon will we know if prosecutors do, in fact, decide to seek the death penalty?
So the rule in Idaho is they have to give notice 60 days after the entry of a guilty plea or not guilty plea. So they have quite some time here. Typically, pleas are entered at the arraignment after the preliminary hearing. So that'll be about 14 days after the preliminary hearing if he is bound for court or if he waives his preliminary hearing. So sometime from now.
All right, so, change of venue obviously is a big deal. Will it make a difference since this case has gotten so much attention, not only locally, but nationally?
Absolutely. I mean, you've got to think about this, that this is a small college town. A lot of people have connections to the college, to the student body. These are professors, folks who serve the college students who work at the university, and they're going to have a lot more emotional connection to the case than what you might get is a more neutral jury, even if they've heard some of the things that have been said on the news, a more neutral jury in another city.
So Richard, how likely do you think it is that there will be a request for a change of venue, just based on your experience?
I think that's extremely likely. I'm sure that's top of the defense attorney's mind right now.
All right, Richard Blok, criminal defense attorney, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.